Okay, so here's the deal. I've just binge-watched the entire run of the Incredible Hulk TV show from the late 1970s, and I have to tell you, this show is way better than you might think. I know, it's easy to overlook it amidst the sea of flashy modern superhero shows and movies, but trust me, this show is an absolute gem. It's got everything you could want: heart, drama, action, and a lead actor who nails the role in a way that makes you appreciate him in a whole new light. First off, let's talk about the man who brought Bruce Banner and the Hulk to life, Bill Bixby. Seriously, Bixby's portrayal of Bruce Banner is phenomenal. Forget about all the other actors you've seen playing the Hulk in recent years. Bixby, with his understated charm and emotional depth, really makes you care about the character. He doesn't just play a scientist who turns into a giant green rage machine. He plays a man who's deeply troubled by the monster inside him and is constantly on the run from his own life. The show was able to show the scientist behind the Hulk and not just a green rage monster. One of the best episodes to showcase Bixby's incredible acting is The First Step. In this episode, Banner finds himself in a small town, trying to help a young girl with a disability. What makes this episode so special is Bixby's ability to convey vulnerability and hope. You can see the pain in his eyes when he realizes that no matter how much he wants to help, his presence only complicates things. It's a masterclass in acting, and it shows how much depth Bixby brought to the role. Another standout moment is in The Rain, where Bixby portrays Banner grappling with his own feelings of isolation. The episode revolves around a desolate, rain-soaked town where Banner tries to find some semblance of peace but ends up being caught in a storm of violence. Bixby's performance here is incredibly nuanced. His quiet desperation and the internal struggle he faces are palpable, and it's this level of emotional complexity that makes his portrayal of Banner so compelling. Now, let's not forget Lou Ferrigno, who played the Hulk. Ferrigno's portrayal of the Hulk is iconic. I mean, we're talking about a guy who could actually pull off being a giant green beast without CGI. His physicality and sheer presence are staggering. The scenes where he's smashing through walls or picking up cars are still impressive, even by today's standards. The episode, The Incredible Hulk Returns, is a great example of Ferrigno's hulking brilliance, particularly when he's fighting Thor. Ferrigno's Hulk looks menacing and powerful, and it's clear that he put his heart into every roar and every smash. One scene that really stands out is from The Psychic, where Ferrigno's Hulk is pitted against a villain with psychic abilities. Ferrigno manages to convey a raw, primal sense of anger and confusion, while also showing moments of vulnerability when the Hulk is manipulated by the villain's powers. It's a testament to how Ferrigno's performance was more than just physical. He was able to imbue the character with a range of emotions that made the Hulk feel like a real, living entity. The show's special effects might not hold up against today's standards, but they're still charming in their own right. The transformation scenes, with Bixby's anguished face morphing into Ferrigno's green behemoth, are both nostalgic and effective. It's a testament to how practical effects can still convey a lot of emotion and impact. The use of makeup and prosthetics, while rudimentary compared to today's CGI, still manages to deliver a sense of transformation that is both believable and striking. One of the most memorable transformation scenes occurs in The Beast Within, where Banner's struggle to maintain control over his alter ego reaches a breaking point. The sequence where Bixby's face contorts and Ferrigno's Hulk emerges is both dramatic and intense. It's not just a visual effect. It's an emotional crescendo that captures the essence of Banner's inner conflict and the monstrous reality he faces. Speaking of nostalgia, let's dive into the storytelling. One thing that really stands out about The Incredible Hulk is its episodic nature. Each episode tells a self-contained story while building on the overarching narrative of Banner's quest for a cure. This format allows for a variety of different stories and scenarios, from dramatic encounters with everyday people to more thrilling confrontations with bad guys. The show is like a blend of superhero drama and road movie, with Banner constantly moving from town to town, trying to lay low and help people along the way. Take The Incredible Hulk, the pilot episode, as a prime example. It's not just about Hulk smashing stuff. It's about introducing us to Banner's tragic backstory and setting up his journey. The pilot does an excellent job of laying the groundwork for the character's motivations and the central conflict of his dual existence. Watching it, you realize that the Hulk isn't just a brute. He's a reflection of Banner's inner turmoil, his struggle with his own identity. In the episode, The Confession, we see Banner trying to confess his identity to a young woman who believes in him. This episode explores the theme of redemption and the impact of carrying a secret that isolates you from others. The emotional weight of Bixby's performance, combined with the heartfelt writing, makes this episode a standout. It's a poignant reminder of how the show delves into deeper themes beyond just superhero antics. And let's talk about the music. The theme song, composed by Joe Harnell, is almost as iconic as the show itself. It's this haunting, melancholy tune that perfectly captures the show's tone. Every time you hear it, you're reminded of the show's emotional depth and the isolation that Banner feels. It's a theme that sticks with you long after the credits roll. The music is more than just a backdrop. It's an integral part of the show's atmosphere, enhancing the emotional impact of each scene. Another aspect that deserves a shout-out is the guest stars. Over the years, the show featured a number of notable actors before they were famous. For instance, in Death in the Family, a young Elizabeth Grayson plays a pivotal role. Her performance is a great example of how the show was able to attract and showcase talented actors, adding to the overall quality of the series. It's fun to see these future stars in their earlier roles and to appreciate how their performances contribute to the show's rich tapestry. In addition to the guest stars, the show's ability to handle different genres is impressive. Whether it's dealing with issues of identity, justice, or redemption, The Incredible Hulk can shift gears smoothly. Episodes like The Lottery focus on themes of luck and fate, while others delve into deeper philosophical questions about the nature of humanity and power. This variety keeps the show fresh and engaging, even if some episodes are a bit hit or miss. Moreover, the show's portrayal of Banner's loneliness and his constant quest for a cure adds a layer of depth that is often overlooked. Unlike modern superhero shows that are more focused on action and spectacle, The Incredible Hulk takes its time to explore the emotional and psychological aspects of its main character. This slower, more contemplative approach makes the show feel more grounded and relatable. It's not just about a guy turning into a monster. It's about a man struggling with his own demons and trying to find some semblance of peace. In episodes like A Death in the Family, the show delves into the themes of loss and reconciliation. Banner's interaction with a young boy who is dealing with his own family issues is both touching and poignant. The episode explores how personal struggles can intersect and how, sometimes, the Hulk's presence can inadvertently help people come to terms with their own pain. This layer of complexity is what makes the show stand out and why it's worth revisiting. The show's impact on the superhero genre cannot be understated. Before the massive success of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, The Incredible Hulk was one of the first shows to take a serious approach to superhero storytelling. It set the stage for future superhero adaptations by proving that you could blend action, drama, and character development in a way that resonated with audiences. The show's legacy is evident in how it influenced later superhero series and movies, laying the groundwork for the rich, character-driven narratives we see today. In conclusion, if you haven't watched The Incredible Hulk TV show yet, you're missing out on a truly underrated classic. With its incredible performances by Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno, its compelling stories, and its emotional depth, the show is more than just a relic of the past. It's a testament to the power of great storytelling and character development, and it deserves to be appreciated for its contributions to the superhero genre. So, if you're in the mood for something different, something that will make you feel a mix of nostalgia and admiration, give this show a chance. Trust me, you won't regret it.